Hi Libra, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. So today, Libra, I'm going to be doing a birthday reading for you guys. Happy birthday. I love you guys so much. I really hope that your birthdays are filled with a lot of love and light. So let's get started. So Libra, you guys got healing and Gaia, 29 and 28. So for a lot of you guys, I feel like your birthdays are on the 28th and the 29th of September, right? Doesn't have to be, but some of your birthdays could be on the 11th or the 10th. But yeah, if those are your birthdays, maybe this reading is like specifically for you guys. But what I'm seeing is, I feel like I'm feeling a lot of community with these cards, like a lot of togetherness with Gaia, right? Because Gaia reminds us that we are all connected, right? Not just to one another, but to Earth. And I feel like as you heal yourself, you heal the Earth, right? Like it goes together. As you make connections with others, you tighten your bond with Earth as well. Like they're kind of reflections of each other. And I feel like for your birthday, that's what they really want you to know, that like they're helping you with these connections with like other people, as well as your connection with the Earth. And I just think that this is going to bring you to like a much higher like vibe, a much higher frequency, because the Earth is, I don't know if there's like any healing or any hurts or any pains that you still feel like that you have to work on, or like that haven't like let you be whole, like, you know what I mean, like something that kind of holds you back every time, but they're trying to work on that with you, right? To keep it so that your like your relationships with others can't be broken because of like whatever's wounded, right? Like you're safe from that. You're protected and you're safe, right? I just feel like I'm tapping into Libras who are so connected to the Earth. I feel like a lot of you guys have a job to heal Earth, right? Like your job on this Earth has a lot to do with healing. Your job on this Earth has a lot to do with like creating a better Earth, right? And I think for a lot of you, your careers could be like tied into that. But yeah, I just see a lot of healing. I see a lot of love, and I see a lot of community. Again, it's not surprising that for our birthdays, we're like surrounded by people that we love. But yeah, that's what they really want for you this birthday. They just want you guys to be like, feel safe, feel loved, and to always know that they're like behind you, trying to create this like connection with others, with yourself, and like to never forget your bond to the Earth. Like there's definitely, for a lot of, I think for all of you, you know, this sacred bond between you and the Earth, and that's probably where a lot of you guys are going to be working, to be honest. If you didn't know, now you know. So yeah, Libra, let's pull some more cards for you guys. So the main thing that I see, Libra, like you guys got the Two of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. It's really interesting. The first thing I noticed is, I mean, obviously we have two queens out here, which is really significant for you guys at this time. I'm not saying that all of you guys are like feminines. I'm just saying that we are like in the time of the, we are in the time of the divine feminine, right? With this Pisces new moon on September 20th. And I think that it's going to be really important to you, the Wand and the Cup, right? The Wand and the Cup. But the first thing that I got when I saw this was the fact that there's like two people here and then this person's alone, two people here and then this person is alone. So I feel like you might go through like this month, this birthday season, you know what I was saying, like community, right? Like there's going to be times when I feel like you're like celebrating with everybody, and then you're like out, you're kind of, you kind of focus like on like everything, like you can like separate yourself from the room and you go like into yourself and you start to like contemplate and think, and then you go back out to like the room and you're like looking at everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like as within so not as within so without. It's reminding me of Gatsby. It's like he's at the party, but he's like not really at the party. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he's like in his own head a lot. And I feel like they want you to know that, I mean, obviously it's your birthday, it's like a celebration for you guys, but that it's normal for you to do like this, like you go in and out, in and out, in and out. I feel like that's something like common to you guys, that even though you're in a party, you'll like go back to being like in your brain a little bit, and then you'll go back to the party and go back into your brain a little bit. And I feel like that's okay. Like, honestly, I feel like there's nothing to be like nervous about. It's not like you're not fully enjoying the moment. I think that's just like part of who you are, and that's something that you need to accept, right? As long as you don't take yourself into a negative place when you go in, right, then it's gonna be fine. I also feel like there's parts of the journey where like you're meant to be with others, and then there's important parts where you're meant to be alone. I feel like during this time, you might find yourself alone in some like place for a time, and it might be like a really beautiful, like, you know, you might be looking at like the sun or the moon, right? And you might be alone and you're gonna feel great. Like you're gonna feel all right about it. Like that's what I'm getting with this Three of Wands. It's like he's alone and he's kind of preparing to like take off, but he's okay, right? Like, and I think that's like, that's come with the healing that's been done, right? Like you're able to be alone, and like exactly, like you're alone with the earth and you're okay. Do you know what I'm saying? You're alone with like Gaia and you feel at home, right? And that's what they want you to know. It's like you're never really alone, like, first of all. And when you are alone, like without any other person around you, you're meant to feel like healthy and like a part of the earth. And there's definitely something here about water, because even in the Two of Swords, we have a lot of water. So I feel like for some reason, this birthday, you know, I feel like everyone's birthday, everyone reacts to their birthday differently. Like I always like feel like I cry on my birthday for some reason. Like I don't know why that is a thing, but maybe like on your birthday you might cry, or maybe you might feel some sort of way, and I feel like it's okay to like let the emotions go through you. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be, again, they just want you to stay at like a high vibe, a high frequency. Anything that you feel, just kind of like release it, right? And release it back to the earth. Like the healing, you're always going to be healing. They're always like taking care of you, and it's okay if you feel like crying one of these days, and like everything's okay. Do you know what I'm saying? Like everything's just okay, and everything's gonna be all right for all of you guys. I feel it. And it's like through the times that you're alone, you're not really alone. Just remember that. That's what they want you to know. I feel like some of you guys are preparing to set out, or there's like plans that you're trying to make for your future, right? And with the Two of Swords, it's like, you know, swords is your element, right? Air is your element. And there's like a swiftness maybe in a decisions, like, and like, you know, there might be a quick decision that you have to make this month, and you're like, you know what I mean? I don't think you think it's as pivotal as it like will be in your life, but there's definitely a decision that you have to make on like a career, like, you know what I mean? There's like this one little thing that you make a decision on, and it affects a lot of things in your life, because again, we're getting the 2 and the 3. And I also like this because we have progression, right? We have like movement forward. And I think that's what they want for you. Like the decision that you make is going to like, why am I thinking catapult you forward? I don't know. It's going to be quick, right? Because then we go from sword to wand. So fast energy, right? Sword and wand energy. So yeah, just like be careful with the decisions you make this month. There's definitely like a decision you're going to make that's going to be like affecting like a part of your life in a big way. What's interesting is like I wanted one more card after this and I wasn't getting it, and they wanted me to end on the Queen of Cup, right? So we have the Queen of Wands and we have the Queen of Cup, and I feel like these are kind of like the, you know, I was talking about water, right? A lot of water. So again, a lot of emotions might be coming through you like this month, but it's just like for you to like let them be released, right? Like it's a healing thing. Like if you cry, it's a healing thing. Like don't worry about crying. That's what I would want to say. Like if you do feel like crying, like it's okay. Do you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to cry in their birthday, but like I just feel like if you do feel some sort of way, don't worry about it. Just like release it. They're healing you. The energy is like very high for you guys at this time. And if you're feeling all these emotions and all these types of ways, like it's okay. Just release it. Like it's okay. Like let it move through you. Don't like get blocked or stagnant with it. And there's something about like the quickness of this too with the Queen of Wands. There's something like, again, maybe a decision you have to make that's like really quick. I don't know why I'm getting that with the Queen of Wands. It could be about another person, I don't know, but I'm just getting like a quick energy with the Queen of Wands. And then the Queen of Cups, there could be like an emotional decision that you have to make, and I feel like it could be regarding a person, it could be regarding a career. Again, it's something like tied to your heart, but I feel like there's something that you have to like decide on maybe in this month, and it's like, why this month? But again, I feel like people come back during your birthday, right? Like, oh, hey, happy birthday. Like they hit you up and it's like, oh God, like why is this person hitting me up? You know what I mean? And also for the people that don't hit you up, right? Like the people that you might expect to hit you up that don't hit you up or don't remember. Again, there's a lot going on. I feel like the birthday, it's kind of like retrograde period when everyone wants to like come out of the shadows, or you know what I mean? And I feel like for some of you guys, that might be it. Like some people might just come out of nowhere and be like, yo, what's up? And that's for some of you. For others of you, there might be someone who doesn't show up, and the person that, or like people don't come, like they're not what you expect to be like on your birthday, on, you know what I mean? You're like expecting a lot from people and you might not get that what you expect. So I feel like this is like a way to kind of put people into their like categories of like, you know, how close am I to this person and how close am I not really to this person? Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna kind of help establish like boundaries for these people. But I definitely see with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups, I mean, you're sitting in Queen energy, King energy, for whoever is like a masculine energy, is definitely like really positive energies that were like two kings, right? They're two queens, right? And yeah, I just feel like this birthday is gonna be like, it's going to be significant in the fact that like I feel like you're going to feel a lot of emotions maybe this birthday, but I think that it's all like positive, it's all to be released, it's all to be like something that heals you, right? And I feel like specifically for those numbers that I said, 29, 28, 11 and 10. Okay, so for some of you Libras, I know this is like so crazy, but this is like fell out, and it's the King of Wands, right? So we have a true pair out here. Didn't mean for this to be a love reading at all. I just wanted this to be like a birthday reading, but here we go, right? With the King of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Swords, right? I feel like someone could try, again, it's like that birthday head up, right? Like, oh, hey, how are you doing? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Like, happy birthday. Like, this is just a way for them to kind of say to you, like, you know, check up on you. Like, they want to communicate to you something. And it's funny because it's like the birthday, again, it's like, it's a time when I feel like people do that shit a lot. They're like, yeah, let's like hit this person up for their birthday. I really want to talk to them. And I feel like for some of you guys who are waiting to like hear a message from somebody, like maybe your birthday is a significant time, because I feel like they will be like communicating to you during this time. Again, we have like a true pair out here with the King and the Queen of Wands, and then we have some sort of communication. We have like two cards of communication, right? And fast, right? This is a lot of Wands energy. And it's interesting because, again, there's something here so like beautiful about the earth and like your connection to the earth with Gaia and healing, but I feel like maybe for your birthday they're trying to bring you some sort of healing with this person and this communication, right? So maybe the other message would be to remain very grounded at this time, because as we got like the earth card, we rate Gaia, it's speaking of like how being grounded could really help you at this time, especially if for some of you there's some sort of communication from someone that wants to like reignite some sort of flame, right? Because we're getting wands, right? Passion. So again, I expect like the truth, expect communication, expect things to be clear around this time for your birthday. Expect like a lot of fast energy. Again, maybe decisions might be having to be made with this Two of Swords. But again, I see you being very clear. I see you being very like, you know, capable of, you know, communicating communicating clearly about how you feel. And also, like, I just feel like maybe this other person is setting out, right, with this Three of Wands. Maybe this is the other person setting out. Again, I didn't really necessarily think that this was them, but this could be them setting out. Again, we have progression 2-3, and we have you sitting very comfortably in Two Queens energy, which is the Cup. Remember, we're getting a lot of emotion, right? So again, I was getting a lot of crying, so I don't know if this is going to be like bring tears of happiness to you guys, but yeah, there's definitely someone here who I feel like might want to reconnect with you guys, and it's basically up to you, right? It's your birthday. So to end this birthday reading, Libra, I'm going to be ending it with an animal. My sister's a Libra, and anytime she like needs advice, she'll come into my room and like pick an animal. So let's just do an animal card for you guys. So you guys got Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom, number 67, making a 13, making a 4. Again, communication, guys. Heavy communication for this birthday for you guys. That's what I'm really feeling. Some of you guys might have the wolf as a totem animal or as a spirit animal. This is confirmation for you guys if you're very connected to wolves that this reading could be for you. So I feel like for some of you guys, the actual meaning of the card, turn knowledge into wisdom, is going to be important, right? And wolves are highly intelligent creatures, and they're very loyal. They're very communicative. The way that they exist in like a hierarchy, right? Where there's an alpha male and there's an alpha female. And I kind of am getting that with the King and the Queen of Wands, like the alpha male and the alpha female, right? Like this couple. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It's just if you feel like you're connected to the wolf, like research the wolf. I feel like they could be really helpful for you at this time. They are very, again, like they signify like intelligence. They signify communication. They say that the wolf is like a very misunderstood creature because they are actually very loyal. They actually are very social and friendly. But most people like think of wolves and they think of them in like, you know, like a scary way. So maybe you're like very misunderstood as a person because I feel like the wolf is misunderstood. But yeah, there's just a lot going on with this wolf. I would definitely look up. I mean, I connect really well to animals, so I feel like for a lot of you guys, the wolf is significant. I would definitely look up more about wolves. But yeah, guys, I feel like this month is going to have a lot of communication for you guys, a lot of, like it's saying to kind of stay grounded. It's saying to kind of, you know, even if there are emotions that arise, like use your wisdom, right? Like you already have the knowledge on how to deal with anyone that comes your way. Just use your heart, right? And use like the knowledge that you have in the past to help you with whatever's coming. So yeah, Libra, happy birthday, guys. I love you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.